guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a few of my favorite things, aka a little gift guide for that crafter in your life or for yourself. Gift yourself. The first one on the list is a dog. Everyone needs a dog, or maybe three. But I have a few things to show you. I'm gonna tell you why I think they'd make a great gift, and I will have the links to all of these items down below in my Amazon store in a list that says Crafty Gift Guide 2024 or something along those lines. And I hope you enjoy it. Before we get started, I don't know if I've ever really asked this on my channel, but if you are watching this and you aren't subscribed and you watch other videos of mine, please subscribe. It really helps my channel. I had a big goal to get to 5,000 by the end of the year. It is November, almost December, and I think I'm around halfway there. So maybe we can do it. I don't know. But if you would hit subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And for all those that have been coming back and watching my channel and supporting my channel this year, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. But let's get into the gift guide because I have some really fun things to show you. So the first thing I want to show you or recommend is a crocodile. This is the big bites. You have a long reach. You can put your paper in here. You use this to set eyelets, but you can also use it as a hole punch. So you can adjust it up here, 1/8, 3/16, and you can punch those holes. The nice thing about these is that they will punch through really thick material, like even chipboard. So this is great. And also, there's the smaller version as well. So you get your two size hole punches on the side and you set your grommet here, or eyelet I should say. So basically you are going to punch a hole here, and then you would take a eyelet. Okay, so one of these little things, and you put it focus right in there. And then this will adjust. So I'm going to switch this over to a smaller one because this is a pretty small eyelet. So you put that in there. That little piece will go down through that hole, and then you squeeze, and you have set your eyelet. So this is a great little tool. Highly recommend. Love both of these. Both sizes I think are worth investing into. Great gift. They're a little bit pricey, so a nice little Christmas gift to treat yourself or your crafter friend. Okay. Next on my list is a stamping platform. If you've not used a stamping platform before, you put your stamp on here. It clings to this just as if you were using an acrylic block. The nice thing though is that it stays in this spot, so you can ink it, stamp it, ink it again, and keep doing that repeatedly until you get the image crispness that you would like. Whereas if you were just going over it with a little block, it would be next to impossible to get it to precisely the same location. So a stamping platform is great. This one is the Sizzix stamping platform. I really like this one for a few reasons. One, it's quite large. If you have some large background stamps, which I actually do have, you'll be able to use it on this. Actually, let me show you what I mean. All right, here's an example of a very, very large background stamp. You probably, maybe you have one like this, but as you can see, this just fits in this. And this is a time when you really do probably need to stamp it repeatedly to make sure you've gotten all of your areas of your stamp. So that is one reason I really love this stamping platform. There are a few other things that are pretty cool about it. I'm gonna show you those too. So to use the other features, this simply comes off. You just hold it up and pull it up. This is a tacky surface. As you can see, mine is well loved. You peel this off and replace it. I actually do need to get a refill. You can buy new sheets for this. The one thing that I would change about this one is that I do wish it was magnetic versus sticky, but that's really the only downside to this one. Another feature that's pretty cool is this little stencil template. So you can adjust this by placing it wherever you want on here. And then you put these little tabs here and it will hold your stencil in place while you stencil onto your paper. This is particularly nice if you have layering stencils because you know you're going to be placing it in exactly the same spot every time. Now the Sizzix branded stencils will come with these tabs already, but you can also purchase tabs, which is what I did. This is just, you know, I think it might even be a Temu stamp. I'm not really sure. But you can buy these little tabs that are adhesive and you can just add it to whatever stencil you have so that they will work with this stamping platform. Now the other cool feature, and this is a new kind of addition that they've come out fairly recently, I think, but it's the stamping wheel. So this will sit right in here, and this is going to allow you to stamp in a perfect wheel. For example, if you're making a wreath like I did, I use this wheel to stamp out this image. So this is a cool little add-on that you can get. It is sold separately. It doesn't come with it. I don't remember if this stencil holder comes with it, but either way, this is a really great stamping platform that I do love. Now I also have a Misty, which I'm sure a lot of people have. Mine is well loved. It is a small one. This is great for a craft bag. This one is magnetic, which I do enjoy. So this is another great option. I know it comes in a larger size. Now, probably my favorite stamping platform, and it's not made anymore, and I don't know if I can find it, but I will try to link it because I know I got mine on Amazon. So I know they are still out there, but it is the Tonic Studios one, and I like this one because it is magnetic, which is nice. For this one, you can adjust the height here. So if you're using the clear stamps, you have more of a raised platform to press down. But if you have some of the thicker red rubber stamps, like some of the Timmy stamps, you can switch that so that it says rubber. And again, it's magnetic, so that I really like. However, if I was going to stamp that big background stamp I showed you, it wouldn't fit on the stamping platform. So that's why the Sizzix one is also nice to have. So these are all great. I will try to link them all in my Amazon store, including this one, but I do love this one. I love them all, but you know, I really like that magnetic surface. Sizzix, please change the surface of yours to magnetic. Next on my list are a couple of items if you make albums or journals. So the first one is going to help you with sewing in your signatures here, like this little pamphlet stitch. It is by We Are Memory Keepers, and what is the name of it? Actually, I have the little book right here. Does it have the name? I think it's just the bookbinding tool, but I will have it linked below. But this allows you can put your paper in here. You unscrew this, okay? You put your paper down in there, put this back on, and then it allows you to put your holes into your paper for sewing in your signatures in a very precise manner, so it all lines up very nicely. It comes with the little awl tool. It comes with needle and thread, wax thread in this little case. And then the instructions tell you the various types of stitches to do and how to use all of that. So I really do love this little tool. You can put the little instructions right in there, keep it with it. And then I usually just put the needles like right poked into the outside. So this is a great tool. And then the other thing kind of along the same lines is this tool to help you align your covers. If you're making covers from scratch like this, where you are aligning your front and back with your spine, this tool is great. So this part helps you get that spacing between your cover and your spine piece. This part you would put kind of hard on a one that's already done, but you put it like this, and then you can trim off the excess to get just the right amount to fold your paper over when you're covering. So a lot of great features on this. Really love this one. I'll put this one as well as like kind of a cheaper version. Both of those on my list. Those are great gift items or something for yourself. The next thing I want to show you is my paper trimmer. If you've been on my channel, you've probably seen me use this, especially if you watch me craft live on Whatnot. I love this paper trimmer. I've been through several and I feel like I finally found the perfect one, and it's this one. So this is the Caterpillar Crop. It is an awesome paper trimmer. So a few of the things I love about it, the primary thing I love is the blade. So with my previous paper trimmers, I feel like I was constantly replacing blades because my paper would start getting that fuzzy edge. And a lot of it is because I cut a lot of heavyweight cardstock, 110-pound cardstock, with my album making. What's great about this blade is that it runs along this steel plate right here. So it's constantly maintaining the blade, and I don't think it necessarily sharpens it, but it keeps it crisp. And I've had this, I think I got it in March, so I've had it a long time. And this is almost December. I've cut countless pieces of heavy cardstock. I feel like my blade cuts like the day I got it. So that's great. You don't have to replace the blade. I don't think you ever have to replace the blade. Big bonus right there. I also do love that it has a lot of the measurements incrementally, which is great for someone like me. I chose the crop over the Pro. So the Pro has just a large base. The crop has the arm that comes out. And the reason I chose that is because when I'm album making, I like to cut and score. I can put my scoreboard right here, which I'm going to show you as the next item. So another reason I love this one is it does have a light. It's going to be kind of hard to see with my window and the lighting here, but this light here is very helpful when you're cutting things like this. I can clearly see where this edge is with this light, and that allows me to get a nice cut. So that's another great feature of this cutter. Now, on that note, with the arm swinging out, allows me to have space for my scoreboard. Now this scoreboard is a newer purchase for me. It is also the same brand. I've had it for maybe a month. I have to say it's going on the list because I love it. So this is the Caterpillar crease. I love the scoring tool. It has a stylus end instead of the typical more pointy end like this. This is great because I feel like I get a better score and I'm not as prone to maybe poking my paper. It has nice grooves, so your stylus really stays in the groove. It also has this other feature. If you are scoring something that is really heavy, you can use this. So let me show you how this works. It's pretty innovative. So this is, if you are scoring, particularly like if you make your own card bases, I think this is great. So this cardstock is 110 pound. So say I wanted to score this right in half. I'm going to put this at 5.5. So you can see that's the little red mark there to help you locate it. And you put this and you use this end of your scoring tool. So I'm going to put this right over that channel, or that raised, I guess it's not a channel, the raised portion here. And it's going to give me a very nice score that's going to look professional, and look how great that is. So if you've ever tried scoring really heavyweight cardstock, particularly for invitations and cards, it can be challenging, and this really is a nice little feature to help you get that nice crisp score mark even on the thickest of material. Look at that. So you can also get a light pad that goes under this, because as you can see, this is transparent. I don't have the light pad. I think the light pad would be great for people who have difficulty seeing things up close. I just have difficulty seeing things far away, so I don't think it's something that I would need, but I can see how it could be very helpful for if you have issues seeing things up close. The light pad would probably be great for that. So this and this, probably my two most used and most favorite craft tools, my scoreboard and my paper trimmer. The next thing, I know in my stocking stuffer video, I mentioned that I love score tape, and I do. Now, if you love score tape too, and probably other tapes, this one's not score tape. This is actually one I'm going to be testing out. It's from Sign World, but the rest of these are score tape, and they have this little thing called the stacker. You fill it. I think I put sand in mine. Okay, so you would pull the stopper out and you fill it. I think I have a combination of sand and like some glass stones in here that I didn't need anymore or wasn't using, but that makes it have a weight to it. You can stack all your tapes on here. So again, you stack all your tapes on here, and then when you're working, you can just simply, you know, pull your tape along the edge and it just rolls with it. And because it's weighted, it doesn't move around. So it's actually, you know, it's a great storage, so it's functional that way, but it's also functional when you are actually using your tape. So I do love that. And then as you can see, there's a little storage on top. That's where I keep my tearing ruler. So I love this. It's called the stacker, and I'm sure other double-sided tapes would fit on here as well. So great little handy tool to have on your desk. And the final thing I want to show you is my travel craft bag. I had one previously. It was not good. I returned it. I read a lot of reviews, found this one, and I think it's kind of the perfect solution. Love it. So this bag is by Everything Mary. I got it on Amazon. I'm going to try to show you. It's kind of hard to show you on my desk, but let's start with the front pocket here. You're kind of going to get to see a little sneak peek of what I have in my craft bag, which will be coming up on another video. But you can see I have ink storage here. And then there are side pockets with little loops, so you could put in scissors, or I'm not even going to show you what's in there because that will be a fun video, I think. And then on this side, you can see I have some paper, but there are also some loops in there as well to store things. The other nice thing about this is that it is on wheels with a telescoping handle. Awesome, because if you have a lot of things in it, it gets heavy. Great for that. And then let's move the camera here and look at the overview. So it has Velcro here and it opens up. You can unzip the sides here and everything will come out. So you can see I've got 12 by 12 paper storage things in here. They fit. I have this big paper case in here, my little score pile. So there's lots of room inside here to put all kinds of things. You can really fill that up. So this is a great little travel craft bag. I really, really like it. It zips all up. And I think I would make a great gift as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you got some fun gift ideas. And I don't know, maybe I'll be doing a part 2. Let me know if you want to see some more of my favorite crafty items.